Hey YouTubers, what is going on with Wendy Williams? Can anybody tell me? She was spotted outside of a Miami wellness center, bare feet in a fabulous bathrobe, Versace bathrobe, being ushered into her vehicle. I want to know what is going on. Critics are saying that her daytime show is hanging in the balance because she's had a number of substitutes and people substituting while she's away at this wellness center and getting her stuff together. As she was leaving the wellness center in Miami, one of the reporters said, "Wendy, how are you doing?" And she said, "Doing fabulous." Now, will she ever host the Wendy Williams show again? That is the real question, because it said that Sherry Shepherd is due to stand in if she doesn't come back. She would be the replacement. That's word on the street. This is all alleged. Wendy said that she's taking the time off to focus on her health. She is battling complications from grave disease. We know Wendy has grave disease according to the medical records. She also has bouts with drug dependency. So we're hoping and praying it's just the grave disease this time and it's nothing else. Word is Sherry Shepherd will be returning as a guest host for the second time in mid-December. She has proven to be the fan favorite out of all the other guests who appeared on the show, because the first time that she appeared, the ratings went through the roof. It boosted the ratings. So the network saw where she would be an asset to the show, so she's coming back mid-December. That's word on the street. So we are praying for Wendy Williams to get it all together about this grave disease that she is fighting and combating and has been fighting for a number of years. And if it's anything else, we are praying that she get it all together, because she's only 3 years shy of being 60. She's 57 currently. It was observed that Wendy was very unsteady on her feet and held tight to the driver as he ushered her into the SUV, making sure she ducked and did not bump her head on the vehicle. But it's really, really concerning because a rotating list of guest hosts have been filling in for Wendy while she battles a host of medical issues, allegedly, leading to the speculation she may never return to the show. So Wendy stepped out of the wellness center looking fabulous, of course. Although it was a bathrobe, it was a $595 bathrobe, Versace red bathrobe. And that's the way you step out if you're very frail and sick and don't want the public to know. You do it in style. So word on the street is that Wendy is not only battling grave disease, but she is battling the early onset of dementia. And that is very serious, because I know one of my sisters had dementia in her, I want to say 52. I believe she was 52 years old when she was diagnosed. And by the time she hit 53, she wasn't even 54. She was dead within a year and a half, because she had another complication, of course. She had another disease going on. But it just goes to show you don't have to be a very old person, like over 60, to start getting the early onset of dementia. It can start in an early age, like My sister was 52. Wendy is only 57. And to add insult to injury, because she's sick and frail, her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, is now engaged to the woman he left her for, Sharina Hudson. And you know, I've always maintained, when a man leaves you, the only way to get back at him is to show him how fabulous you are, how healthy, everything is just perfect in your life. Unfortunately, Wendy can't floss like that because she's sick. She can't show her fabulousness to her ex that he, you know, for a lot of women, they're in the best health, they exercise, the body is popping, the hair, the nails, everything is on point to show that man what he left, what he's missing. But unfortunately, Miss Williams can't do that because she's sick. I don't know if you guys can recall, on quite a number of her shows, she would forget different guest names, the things that she should be saying, her lines, and then she would be cued on what to say. And a lot of people now are saying that was showing signs of early dementia, the early onset of dementia. And this has been happening for years, this forgetfulness on her show. Because I noticed it. And this was a couple of years back, maybe four years ago. So Wendy is showing a lot of tenacity, and she's not willing to give up her throne as yet, because she said her health problems have been exacerbated by COVID-19. Guys, remember she had a COVID-19 infection back in September. And so with that complication on top of other ailments she has going on, it has delayed her recovery to return to her show. But Wendy's a fighter. I'm sure Miss Wendy can do it. And we are looking forward to seeing Wendy back in her purple chair. So Wendy responded when she was asked if she'll be back on her show, and she said, "I'm a woman of a certain age, and I know enough to listen to my doctors, and I will return to my purple chair as soon as we all agree I'm ready. I want to thank all of my staff and our guest hosts for stepping up and stepping in while I can't be there." So, I don't know. That kind of sounded like a goodbye speech to me. Fans were looking forward to the filming, were sent apologetic emails offering them tickets to filming of Nick Cannon's show instead. A statement was released that says, "We plan to return with new shows on October the 18th. Her breakthrough COVID case is no longer an issue, and she has tested negative, but she's still dealing with some ongoing medical issues." Meanwhile, Sherry Shepherd is set to make a triumphant return as guest host to the Wendy Williams show in mid-December. So that tells us December she's not going to be returning either. So Sherry is now 54. She is a talk show veteran because this is not her first rodeo. She has been at this for a while with not only television but radio. And she will be there, they say, from December 13th to the 17th. And we will see if Wendy will return after, or if there's going to be another guest standing. So it's been reported that if Wendy does leave officially, permanently, then Sherry Shepherd would be the best choice for the job. So we're wishing Wendy all the best. She's got a lot of medical issues going on, and if in fact she is diagnosed with early onset dementia, then it's more serious than I thought, because that would be slow or speedy, depending on how rapid the disease progress. But it would be a progressive eating away of brain cells, memory loss. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get notification of any new videos that I have posting.